in present world, it's very important that you have a good communication skills. If you want to grow, if you want to do something in your future, it's really important. Whether it is business, whether it is a government job or private job, it's very important that you have a good communication skills, because we go through interviews, right? And you
Right.
normally they ask questions, and if you are not good at communication skills, they are not going to hire you. So it's very important in present world, like you have a good communication skills. Doesn't matter what job you are applying for these days. It's very important. So,
True, true. I agree with you actually. So first, the like before entering any kind of job, right? The first thing is to they see your communication skills, the way you are talking, the way you are understanding the problem, way you are giving the solution to that problem. Because this language we use across the globe, right? So this language will play important role in your life to upgrade your life.
okay. So how long have you been working in that multinational companies that you talked about?
So I worked on almost working like I'm a working professional with almost 9 years of experience.
Okay, 9 years, that long. You are really experienced then, right? Like
Yeah.
working in any particular field for 9 years. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. I would say you have really have a good experience then in coding and all.
True, true. So that's for previously I was not more focused on the communication skills because I was focused on the coding skills. Okay. So from last few months I'm facing very difficulty like while having a conversation. So that's why let's try this point also, like there is a kind of weakness that I have, so I was not able to speak like the I was not able to give out the speech much clearly. So because of that, I was trying to improve my communication skills.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's a very important, right? Like once you improve your communication skills, you said you are working for 9 years in this corporate sector. Maybe you can now freelance as well, right? Like you can get your own client. If you have good communication skills, you can connect to anyone across the world and have a client and work for them, and you start freelancing. So it's a great thing. Like you are working on your communication skills. Through your communication skill only, you can connect with a person from different country and work for them, right? Okay, my name is Amit Karketta. I'm from Jharkhand. There is a small place called Kumla. I'm from there. I have just completed a bachelor in education. That's a teacher training. And after that, I'm teaching in a high school. And apart from that, I love hanging out with my friends, playing badminton, reading new books. These are my hobbies. Yeah, that's my short introduction, by the way.
Okay, great, great. Yeah. So actually you are in the teaching field, right? Also you are playing the badminton. So how many hours do you spend on like every day to play badminton?
Yeah, usually just for fun, right? After you go to school, you work there for 6 hours. Maybe you would be exhausted. So just, freshen yourself up. I usually like play badminton to just energize for new things. Like usually I also make videos, as you mentioned about you just started YouTube channel. I have also started a YouTube channel where I'm uploading a lot of videos, where I'm uploading conversational videos. Sometimes I'm making videos solo and uploading there. So there are a lot of things to do in a single day.
True,
So
true.
after working, I am exhausted sometimes. So I just go outside and play badminton so that I can energize again, like basically gain strength and again start working. So yeah, to just freshen myself up, I usually play badminton.
Oh, nice, actually nice. So it's a kind of exercise itself, right? Because if you're working very hard and if you're not like doing any kind of fitness on the body, then it will felt like we are missing something kind of issue. We are facing some kind of issues in our body, right? So that kind of like to become more active, then we need to play at least one sports. I believe. I don't think so about the others, but I believe we should play at least one sports in a day. If
Definitely,
time.
I agree with you. I agree
Yeah.
with you. Health is wealth, right? Like unless and
Right.
until we are fit, can't do anything, right? Like with the ill health, we cannot be productive in our work. So it's definitely whether play any game or do any exercise so that you can stay fit and you can be productive in your work. That's a really important, important these days. Otherwise, you will be end up falling ill. You will be, victim of a lot of disease, and that's not gonna work out for a long term, right? So it's very important when you are if you want to become productive in your works, you have to exercise or play any games that you like. Okay, you talked about You are working professional. So what do you do?
So actually, I'm a software engineer,
Okay.
and I'm working in a like mid-level size company where I do the programming on a day-to-day basis.
So it was your dream, or you just end up being software engineer?
So no, I actually it was a dream in the beginning, like where I while I was studying in the college, so I was aiming to become a software engineer. So that's why I also interested in like coding, programming. Like I would like to build something new from the scratch. So that's why I chosen the software engineering field.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Definitely, I agree with you. I have
Yeah,
new friends that usually they are also in coding. They usually tell me like you get to learn a lot of things, problem solving skills, reasoning, and analytical skills. So you get to learn a lot of things when you are into coding and all. Yeah,
true.
and yeah, and it's to me it seems really difficult to learning Java, Python. These languages are basically not for me. I don't understand anything at all. Like my friend tried to explain me like it works like this and that, but yeah, it's not my thing actually. I did not understand anything. But yeah, I know like it's a very good important thing. Like maths is also help you to develop a lot of skill once you are into coding. I can understand that because I have seen people growing up after they have done their course in Java, Python, they have done coding. They are really growing in their field because of their development, their mental development and their analytical reasoning, all those things, everything developed after doing all those things. So yeah, I agree with you.
So actually, so if you are talking about the programming language, right? So in that case, there are plenty of programming language. Have we learned the like our mother tongue English and every other language, right? Is the same way it applies to the programming language as well. Like there are different programming language where like it's in the beginning it's very difficult to understand, but if you practice more in that, right, then you will be become more habitual to that. Okay,
Yeah,
so in the beginning we felt like it's very difficult, but if you practice on a day-to-day basis, then it will be more like helpful. If you are more interested into going into the software field, then it's depends on you actually.
yeah, exactly, exactly. I understand that because it's just like a learning a new skill, right? Like you
Right.
have to move from one step to another. So yeah, it takes time. I understand that because I'm not from that field. That's the reason it doesn't, like
Yeah,
basically I don't understand it, I can
It's,
say.
it's, 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 it's happens with everyone because it's a language, right? You need to read something and you need to understand. So if like the way we are communicating, right? It's a medium where like you can also understand and I can also understand, right? So in that programming, like it's difficult to understand if is someone else, some the other person don't know that language. So it's happens with everyone because like if you try to understand some code, right? It's very difficult.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, so what about your English learning journey? Basically, you are making video conversational video. So definitely, somewhere or the other, like you are also working on your communication skills or in English learning journey. How it is started?
So I usually use English on my working professional, like okay, I'm in corporate world, but I'm not that much into a spoken journey. So recently, from last 2 months back, I have started this spoken journey, okay, with connecting with a lot of people, and I'm improving a bit every day, like 1% at least. I'm trying to improve myself through you like connecting with a lot of people, and I really enjoying the conversation, and I got to know a lot of things from different person, the kind of education they have in kind of the kind of progress they are doing in their life. I really enjoying the conversation with all of them.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so you said
Yep.
you are from Mumbai. So have you ever visited any place in India, like other state
Yeah,
or other?
yeah, yeah. So as I already mentioned, I'm a working professional, so I have different groups. Okay, we have a college group and we have a like office group where we hang out with friends. So I've recently visited Goa 3 times, and then I visited like near in Maharashtra also. There is a lot of places I visit on a weekends. Okay, so and apart from that, I visit Telangana. Recently, I visited Telangana. These are the three states I have visited so far. So there are other states that are there in my bucket list. I would like to visit the other states as well.
Okay, okay, yeah, definitely. Like because you are already into corporate sector. So yeah, go visit places when you have a holiday, go for vacations, right? It's a very
True.
important. You go and visit places like when we are interacting with people, we get to learn a lot of things, right? Like suppose you are interacting with me, I am with you, then we get to know a lot about each other, also about life journey of each other and the place we are living in. And when we travel, also we get to learn a lot of things as well, right? As you shared about, you went have been to Telangana. I also have been to Telangana, and when I went there, like it has been a great experience, right? I get to know a lot of things about the people living there. I, came to know about the local food they eat and the kind of lifestyle they have, right? You get to know a
So
lot of things and you
every
get to learn.
every every state has different lifestyle, every state has different culture, every state has different food, right? So if you visit any state, right, it will feel completely different, the kind of the food they eat, the kind of culture they are in. So it's felt very refreshing also. I felt like we are connecting something new in a day, in a like while traveling, and I really enjoyed the traveling.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's really, kind of get best thing to do sometimes, right? Like when you are just exhausted from your work and you need just vacation, like travel, like it gives you new energy to come back home again, go to office again and start your work again. So yeah, it's a best way to freshen up.
True, true, true. Yeah, it will give you a boost in your life actually. Also, if you're doing same thing on a day-to-day basis, it felt like boring as well, right? If you want something kind of energy and something like you need to like fresh your mind, something you need to do extra activities apart from your regular life. The way you are doing badminton, right, on a day-to-day basis, it will also help you to like be more active on your brain as well as your body. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Exactly. Okay, so you said you are, you are a coding engineer, right? So like, did your BTech or like you just did diploma or something?
No, I did BTech in computer engineering itself. So from there, after that, I moved to the software engineer. Yeah,
Okay,
we can do like if you're done any BSc, MCA or any degree, okay, if you want to move it to the coding part, then you must have the skills, okay. You must have that programming skills. The way we are learning English is same applies to that also, the programming language. It's also one of the programming language. So you need to build a lot of projects in that so that you will more habitual in way. So that projects that you have built, you can add it to your resume and from there you can apply the jobs. Okay,
yeah,
these are
yeah.
the process. There is no limit on anyone can become a software engineer if they must good skills in the programming language. Pick up any language, okay, whether it's Python, JavaScript, pick up any language. Focus, build more projects on that. Like build more projects and add your projects in your resume and apply the jobs. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.